spotlight calling out my name.
좋은 물건들만 엄선했답니다.
No grand design, no need for fame. And just one small shift I couldn't fake. Steady ground I didn't have to chase. I stepped into my name like it was always mine to claim. No hesitation in my pace, no shadow left I need to chase. I stepped into my name with every breath I rearrange. The way I see, the way I stand, the way I finally understand. There was a time I measured every word, afraid of how my voice might be heard. I shrank the truth to make it easier, turn every clear line into a blur. But now the air feels open in my lungs, like I've been quiet far too long. And every note I almost never sang comes back to me, returns again. No perfect lines, no polished skin, no need to hide where I have been. Every crack lets light come through, every doubt rewrites into truth. I stepped into my name like it was always mine to claim. No hesitation in my pace, no shadow left I need to chase. I stepped into my name with every breath I rearrange. The way I see, the way I stand, the way I finally understand. Maybe I don't need to prove anything I thought I had to lose. Maybe I can let it go and still be everything I know. I see reflections in the glass, not who I feared, not who I passed, but someone learning how to stay without the urge to run away. And it's not loud, it's not a fight, it's choosing ease instead of might. It's letting go of borrowed frames and writing truth beside my name. I step into my name, no borrowed lines, no borrowed shape, no need to bend to fit the space. I take it slow, I set my pace. I step into my name and something steady starts to change. No looking back to rearrange. What led me here becomes my strength. I don't need louder validation, someone else's explanation. I feel it in the way I breathe, a grounded kind of clarity. And if the world moves fast again, I won't rest where I have been. I'll let it pass.
늙은 녀석, 냄새 고약하다.
And still remain step into my name, even when the path feels strange, even when the light is low. I trust the way my instincts go. I step into my name and every step becomes a flame, not burning wild but warm and sure, a quiet kind of something pure. So here I am without disguise, no perfect form, no alibis, just steady hands and open sight, walking forward to light, not rushing time, not chasing ends, just meeting life the way it bends. And every step I choose to take comes to prove
얼음이다!
almost missed it. And the noise really stuck to me. I could better.
안쪽으로 가름!
Just tossed it out.
늙은 녀석,
You said you'd call. Just like that. No weight behind it, no format, no pause to check if I better. There's something in the quiet. myself it was casual, but every hour stretched it wide, like your face was still inside. Say it again, now I can see what I can do, how it feels like missing into something else.
인간 녀석, 재물,
Maybe you
사냥.
got by now.
걸음!
Maybe I
걸음이다!
like you somehow. Maybe it never meant that much. Just a kind of touch, but I can't do it. Once I call, hold it out on quieter nights. Feel it settle soft and right. You said you'd call, just like that. No way behind it.
서남도 필드버스 무신화냐 취지직입니다.
Me quietly receive. Now every ring, every tone makes me just a little slow. Not from need, not from fear, just because your words are near. And even if it never
인간 녀석, 재물, 사냥한다.
Some things don't need to be fulfilled to leave a space they just be filled. Some things don't need a second chance to fulfill. Let it drip like summer rain. I'll hold it where it softly fades. And all the places memories sit. You said you call, just like that. No way behind it. No format, no pause to check if I believe. But something in me quietly received a paper cup, a passing a tiny spark that chose to stay. No solid proof, no grounded sign. Stay up and clear this time.
빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
I woke up earlier than I had to today. Not chasing anything, just letting it stay. Quiet felt different, wasn't so bad. No weight on my shoulders, no need to be proud. I used to measure every step that I made, comparing my rhythm to plans that would fail. But something shifted, I can't quite explain. Like learning to walk without chasing the wind. There was a time I would rush through the hours, trying to gather invisible powers, thinking that more would finally feel right. But more only blurred what was clear in my sight. Now I
빛
just
축제를 위해서
the sound of the room, letting the air gently carry the tune. Nothing is
인간 녀석,
missing, nothing
인간 녀석, 재물, 사냥한다.
kind of move. I don't need to run just to feel alive. There's a softer way I can still arrive. Every step doesn't need a some things are better when they slowly last. I don't need a voice telling me who to be. There's something quieter inside me. Not loud or urgent, but steady and true. It's been there waiting to come into view. I used to think I was falling behind, watching the world through a narrowing mind. But time isn't racing the way that I feel. It opens up more when the noise disappears. And in that space I can finally see all of the things that belong here with me. Not borrowed dreams or borrowed desires, just simple warmth that never expires. I don't need to run just to feel alive. There's a softer way I can stay eyes in a flickering frame. Just this moment, quiet and wide, with nothing to chase and nothing to hide. And maybe that's where the freedom begins. Not in the winning, not in the wins, but in the pause between all the plans, where I can feel exactly where I stand. I don't need to run just to feel alive. There's a softer way I can still arrive. Every step doesn't need to be fast. Some things are
제완목 1채널 치지직입니다.
they slowly last. So I'll keep walking this gentle line, not trying to force it, not trying to shine. And if it leads somewhere I didn't expect, at least it's a path I can truly accept. And even if no one is watching me now, I'm learning to stand without asking how. Because the quiet I once tried to escape is finally something I don't wanna replace. Watch me cross the room and change the shape of everything. No glitter in my hands, no borrowed kind of shimmer. I arrive with measured steps, with polished breath, with diction, and suddenly the air turns farther, thinner, sharper at the center. I don't need a crown to look untouchable tonight. I wear composure like a turqa close against my shoulders. Every table, every whisper, every sideways glance goes still, like the city held its pulse to see me coming closer. I learned how to turn stillness into style, how to make restraint feel rare, how to leave a trace without a single careless move, how to draw attention by refusing to demand it from the air. I know exactly what I'm doing when I pass beneath the light. Not for spectacle, not for noise, not for praise that fades by morning. This is presence, this is practice, this is elegance in motion. This is knowing who I am before the world can name the story. You can look but understand, I'm not here to beg or bend. I'm the hush before the cameras, I'm the finish they remember. I'm the line too clean to copy, I'm the glance that shifts the weather. I'm the reason velvet curtains seem to open on their own. No rush in me, no restless edge, no tangled fear beneath my smile. I've outgrown the need to sparkle loud. I'd rather leave them stunned a while. Every detail has intention, every pause is placed with care. Even my silence wears a purpose, even my distance has a flare. See the mirror, catch my angle, see the floor reflect my stride. See the gold along the room turn softer when I pass beside it. I don't chase the scene, I set it, I don't ask the room to turn. I become the point of focus simply by the way I burn. Not a wild flame, not destruction, more like embers under glass. Steady, sculpted, warm, precise, a lasting kind of aftermath. Maybe that's what keeps you watching, not a mystery made to tease, but the discipline of beauty held with difference, that's the secret. Not obsession, not display. It's the art of being certain without throwing self away. I came dressed in quiet power, tailored thoughts and silver nerve. Every step a kind of language, every breath a thing earned. If you feel the atmosphere shift, if the night grows more defined, if the walls themselves look taller, if the hour becomes refined, it's because I entered whole with nothing fractured, nothing false. No performance built on panic, no affection paid in cost. Only this, a clear arrival, a deliberate shining thread, moving through a crowded evening like a future painted ahead. So remember not the perfume, not the fabric, not the stare. Remember how the whole room softened when I carried myself there. Remember how I never hurried, how I never fought the glow, how I made command look weightless, how I let assurance show. I will leave before the moment turns predictable or thin, but the outline of my passing will keep circling in your skin. Not because I asked to haunt you, not because I played a part, but because real style has gravity, and true poise imprints the heart. You're sitting right across from me, but something
아직
feels
이동할 수 없습니다.
a little further, like there's a distance in your eyes that wasn't there before tonight. I try to catch it when it flickers. Vision of you, I still know, but it fades before I reach it. It doesn't wanna show. We're still talking like we always do. Same words, same quiet tone. Something underneath the surface feels like it's already gone. I don't know when it shifted, or if I just missed the sign, but there's a silence in between us that wasn't here last time. Keep thinking if I stay still, maybe it won't move any further.
인간 녀석.
Hold it in this moment before it turns into something new. You smile the way you always have, but it doesn't quite
인간
let
녀석.
us in. Like it's resting on the surface without calling out my name. There was a time I knew you clearly without having to explain. Now I second guess the feeling, like I'm reading you through glass. We're still here in the same place. Nothing really looks different, but I can feel it slowly changing in ways I can't quite explain. And I don't wanna say it out loud, because that would make it real. So I
인간 녀석.
moment stretching, pretending you reach for something on the table, and your hand almost touches mine. But you pull away so gently, like it didn't cross your mind. I wonder if you felt it too. Quiet almost in the air, or if it's just me noticing what's no longer really there. I keep searching in the small things, in the pauses in your tone, trying to find some kind of answer in a space that's overgrown. trust. I don't know if it's over. This is just the middle part of something coming undone. So I stay inside the moment like it hasn't changed at all. Holding on to what is left before it starts to fall.
인간 녀석.
Which is true, but it doesn't feel like we're standing in the line. What we used to be. Maybe this is how it happens. Not with the world, but slowly. Just a quiet kind of leaving. No one ever said how so I sit here right across from you and let the distance stay. Because saying
빛빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
몸에 기름진 걸음.
sitting right across from me. Something feels a little further. There's a distance in the isn't there before
인간 녀석.
catch a
재물 사냥한다.
version of you I still know.
인간 녀석.
Before I reach doesn't show. We're still talking like we always do. Same quiet tone. Something underneath so feels like it's already gone. And I don't know when it shifted or if I just missed the sign. There's a silence in between
인간 녀석.
I keep thinking if I stay still, maybe it won't move any further. Like I can't hold it in this moment before it turns into something else. You smile the way you always do, but it doesn't quite
완주.
like it's resting on the surface without calling out my name. There was a time I know you clearly having to
몸에 기름진 걸음.
now I second guess your feet. I'm reading you through glass. We're still here in the same place. Nothing really looks different. Slowly changing in ways I can't quite explain. And I don't wanna say it out loud, 'cause that would make it real. So I let the moment stretch, pretending I don't feel it. You reach for something on the table, and your hand almost touches mine, but you pull away so gently.
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다. 인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다. 인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
Something shifting, just a quiet kind of I was always moving faster, trying not to get apart. Stacking days like fragile towers, never questioning There is comfort in the stillness, in the way the air can stay.
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
자기 그릇.
I am letting go of needing every answer I could learn. There were versions of me waiting underneath the noise I made. There were pieces I couldn't touch because I always felt afraid. But the quiet does not judge me. It just offers me a seat. Says you don't have to be loud just to make the light complete. So I listen to the rhythm, softly kind of not the one that pulls me forward, underneath my feet. There is meaning in the waiting. There is value in the strength inside my moments. No one else will. I am not the heartbroken. I am not a step too late. I am moving at the tempo that was always meant for me. Every pause is not a failure.
인간 녀석.
It is something meaningful. It isn't me again. There were nights I filled with voices just to drown the echo out. There were days I shaped my story just to fit a
좋은
certain
털.
Now I let the lines stay open. Let the edges stay unclear. Let the
인간 녀석.
There is no need for perfection. The way I choose to grow, I can make the falls and cover that. The arms to show, and it feels a little lighter. Every time I stop performing, I just let myself be me. So I trace the quiet changes. The way I hold my breath. The way I meet the morning, without fear of what is next. I am learning how to stay here without needing to escape. Finding beauty in the process, not just in the final shape.
인간 녀석.
Something distant. I will do it with a choice. Not because I fear the silence, not because I lost my voice. And if no one understands the way I came to be, that is still a kind of feeling that belongs entirely to me. I am not a finished answer. I am not a fixed design. I am just becoming. Didn't notice when it started to change. Just a shift in how you said my name. Something softer hiding under the tone, like a place in your world I've never been shown. You don't rush it, you don't make it loud, but I feel it every time you're around. There's a quiet kind of pull in your eyes, like you're holding something you realize. And is that just a little inside? speak it into truth. There's a language in the way we move. Every pause, every breath, every glance feels like something more than circumstance. I get closer than a secret. You keep in the corners of your thoughts. You sleep, not a dream, not a fear, not a name. Just the feeling that you can't explain. You don't push me, you don't pull away. You just let me slowly find my way through the spaces you don't show the way, through the layers that you always cover, and trace every line you reveal. Not too much, just enough to feel
인간 녀석, 재물 사냥한다.
like you're learning how to let go. I don't take it, I don't make it mine. I just stay in the space between the lines. Where the silence says more than we planned, and you reach without using your hand. We don't need to speak it into truth. There's a language in the way we move. Every pause, every breath, every glance feels like something more than circumstance. I get closer than a secret. You keep in the corners of your thoughts when you sleep. Not a dream, not a fear, not a name. Just a feeling that you can't explain. There's a softness in the way
인간 녀석,
you stay, like you're not trying to run away. Even when it gets a little real, you don't hide, you just learn to feel. And I never cross the line too far. I just meet you exactly where you are. In the moment you don't overthink it. In the second right before you blink, you don't need to ask me what this means. It's not something simple or extreme. It's a quiet kind of perfect place where nothing has to be.
인간 녀석,
I get closer than a secret. You keep in the corners of your thoughts when you sleep. Not a dream, not a fear, not a name. It's just a feeling that you can't explain. So I question how it came to be. Just stay here in the space with me. No beginning, no end. Just a moment we don't have. I let the morning take its time with me. No rushing for urgency. The kettle hums slowly, and for a while I'm in my home. The windows open just enough to feel a quiet breeze that doesn't need to heal. It moves the curtain like a gentle thought. Kind of calm that can't be forced or taught. No plans to follow, no lines to trace. No need to fill up empty space. Just letting winds drift and land exactly where they understand. In these slow soft like falls across the floor, along the walls. Nothing loud, nothing to prove. Just simple things that slowly move. In these slow hours, I can breathe. No extra weight I have to keep. Just who I am without disguise. In quiet things.
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
I make my coffee like I used to. Not something rushed or held in the way the woman
인간 녀석,
feels like a moment I can never see. I sit and listen to the distance quiet rooms and open skies. Maybe I used to overlook these softer pages in the book, thinking life was somewhere else and all the dreams I couldn't help. But now I see clearly in every calm, in every near, the way a second gently stays before it slowly slips away. Don't know if you can not every day must overflow. Sometimes it's enough to just go in these slow hours, soft light falls across the floor, along the walls. Nothing loud, nothing to prove, just simple things that slowly move. In these slow hours I can breathe, no extra weight I have to keep, just who I am without disguise, in quiet rooms and open skies. So let the day unfold like this, unwritten lines I won't dismiss, no pressure building in my chest. It's time that moves without a test, and when the evening finds its way, I'll carry pieces of this day, a soft pace, a clearer sight, steady kind of moonlight. In these slow hours I wait until you further not to stray, and maybe that's the truest part. A quiet ease inside my heart. Cornerstone fade aside. The dream without a click, like it was worth a second look. And somehow I saw it didn't need a perfect scene. No grand design, no in between. Just passing streets that felt brand new, because I crossed them next to you. A little this, a little that. A laugh that came and doubled back. No rhythm, no direction. Still live on the quiet connection. We made a rhythm out of chance, a casual kind of circumstance. No big reveal, no grand receipt, just something built on a moving street. You stepped ahead so like time passing naturally. No need to say stay closer. Your power. But so far we didn't stop. Just a crack along the block, like every detail had a place inside the outline of your face. I tried to store it as it came, each little shift, each change of frame. Not knowing what would fade to black. We made a rhythm out of chance, a casual kind of circumstance. No big reveal, no grand receipt, just something built on a moving street. Now every sidewalk feels the same, until I step in that lane, where something small begins to grow. Leaning forward, passing light, a sudden laugh that lands just right. A shadow shifting at your side that I can't seem to read. It wasn't loud, it didn't stay, it didn't try to find a way. just walking like in every turn and every sway. Quietly
인간 녀석.
가기 그름 그랬나? 얌전히
let me go tonight. Don't let me out your sight. Don't say it's just a lie. Say it again. Say it again. Don't let me go tonight. Hold me a little tight. No need to think it twice. Say it again. Say it again. I don't wanna hesitate. Something in the way you stay. Hold me and I can't escape. Every second it's the same. I talk without listening. I don't need another name. I just feel it anyway. Don't let me go tonight. Don't let me out your sight. Don't say it's just a lie. Say it again. Say it again. Don't let me go tonight. Hold me a little tight. No need to think it twice. Say it again. Say it again. You don't talk too much. I like that. No pretending, no throwback. Every move you make feels right. Like you know me in another life. No slow build, no waiting game. No excuses, no delay. If this moment's all we get, I don't wanna waste a breath. Don't let me go
인간 녀석.
tonight.
재물.
Your
사냥.
sight. Don't say it's just a lie. Say it again. Say it again. Don't let me go tonight. Hold me a little tight. No need to think it twice. Say it again. I don't care where this will end. I don't need a perfect plan. All I know is here and now. You're the only thing I want. We don't have to
인간 녀석.
we don't need to call it right. If we don't say this night, that's enough to make it right. Don't let me out your sight. Don't say it's just a lie. Say it again. Say it again. Don't let me go tonight. Hold me a little tight. No need to think it twice. Say it again. Say it again. Don't fade away. Stay right here. Don't try to make it. If it's just a night. Make it
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
Say it again. Introduction. The sun. Every light is blending. Every shadow turns to gold.
인간 녀석.
Hesitation in the way I clean the air. Cause through signal you don't need a sign. I'm taking over everything in your mind. Turn it up, let it rise, let it move
가기 그름 그랬나? 얌전히
Don't wait for permission, I'm asking for the stage. Every second I'll be right, every frame. I don't want better ever in the night. Every second I just wanna light in the light. There's a kind in me that no replace. The kind of energy you don't try to chase. Hands up to the left, let it go. every breath, every step, every move that I make builds a rhythm you feel that you can't replicate. Slow decline, everything sharp, everything mine. I don't dim down, I amplify. I don't play treat, I redefine. I try to predict it, but it won't stay still. Every turn, every drop, every in the mouth. I'm not here for a second, I'm not here to blend in. I'm the reason
녀석,
about to begin.
냄새
Let it break, let it open your mind. There's no freedom in losing what you tried to define. I don't need to explain and I don't need to prove. You just feel it the second that I step in and move. There's a charge in the air when I take control, like a story unfolding that you already know.
완전 가름!
For a moment I felt alive, that sure. I don't fade into noise, I don't blur into light. I cut through every layer, I sharpen the night. Every beat hits harder when I'm in the frame. Every second remembers the sound of my name. No illusions, no disguise. This is power you recognize. Not too loud, but never slow. I expand inside it all. Let it come, let it stretch, let it pull you inside. There's no space, nothing touch, nowhere left to hide. You don't watch, you don't stand, you don't stay the same. You become part of something you can't quite name. This is where the lines dissolve into pure design, where the rhythm takes shape and the moment is mine. No more waiting, no more holding it down. I step in and everything turns around. Feel it rise in your chest, feel it take what it needs. This is more than a sound, this is more than a beat. It's a pulse, it's a shift, it's a wave. You can't stop once it starts in your system. It won't ever drop. I don't leave empty echoes, I'll leave impact behind. Every second imprinted, every movement defined. When the lights go dim and the silence returns, you still feel every trace of the energy that burns. This is how I take over without losing control. Every piece, every part, every fragment whole. Not just seen, not just heard, not just passing through. I become something bigger.
인간 녀석.
Turned your head like something in the moonlight. There was movement in the city, there was rhythm in the lane. Every light, every signal flickering through my mind. I was walking with intention, but I wasn't in a rush. There's a balance in the motion, not too distant, not too much. Then your footsteps match the pattern, just a second at a time. Close enough to feel the presence, far enough to keep the line. Don't come closer just to prove it. Don't step back just to play safe. There's a space we're navigating at a perfectly measured pace. I don't need a sudden answer, I don't need a final sign. If you move a little with me, we can let it redefine. Every crossing feels like time, and every corner holds a shift. There's a tension in the distance that I'm learning not to resist. We don't talk about direction, we don't label what it is, but the way you walk beside me makes it feel like something lives. Taxi lights blur in the background, conversations fade to sound. There's a rhythm in the pavement as the nights spin slowly round. And I catch the way you notice all the things I don't explain, like you read between the gestures, like you trace a hidden flame. I don't offer you a version that is easy to define. I don't follow expectations, I don't move along the line. But you never try to fix it, never try to narrow it down. You just walk the shifting edges like you've always known this ground. So we pass another storefront, see ourselves in passing glass. Two reflections slightly altered every time we moving past. Not quite strangers, not yet something, not a story fully told. Just a current underneath us that we're choosing not to hold. Stay within the moving pattern, let the distance stay alive, where the meaning keeps evolving. Every step we don't describe, I don't need to call it something, I don't need to make it clear. There's a freedom in the undefined that I'm not afraid to feel here. Not afraid to feel here. There's a softness in your silence, there's a sharpness in your glance, like you're weighing every option, like you're choosing not to chance. And I mirror that decision, I reflect it back to you, not to keep us disconnected, just to keep the moment true. We're not playing any rules here, we're not acting out a part, we're just moving through a feeling that's unfolding piece by part. If we stop and let the lesson to a shape of
인간 녀석.
might diminish something larger than the whole. So we let the city carry what we have. extend. Then you pause just for a second, like you almost trying to say something deeper, something close to something you might not delay. But instead you keep it quiet, let the silence do its part. And somehow that hesitation draws a line across my heart. So we keep the distance measured, not too far and not too near.
걸음,
And the rain
걸음이다.
steady in the way we disappear. It's not a question. We outgrow just the echo of a feeling.
인간 녀석.
I used to run before I knew what I was even running for. Chasing shadows in the light, always asking something more. Every answer felt too smooth, every moment slipped away, like I had to hold it tight, or it wouldn't choose to stay. But something shifted in my chest, a quiet strength I didn't plan, and now I move a different way, not because I have to, but I can. I don't rush anymore, I don't force what doesn't grow. I let everything reveal what it wants me to know. I don't rush anymore, I don't chase what fades away. If it's meant to stay, it stays. If it leaves, I'm still okay. I don't lose myself in noise or in something unsure. I don't rush anymore. I've never felt this sure.
인간 녀석.
Power in a slow step, and I learn to simply be. Not every door is meant for me, and that's exactly what I need. I don't question every
인간
I
녀석.
try to fill the silent space, because I've learned that peace can live in moments I don't have to chase. And if it comes, I let it come. If it goes, I let it go. Nothing real is ever rushed, that's the only truth I know. I don't rush anymore, I don't chase what fades away. If it's meant to stay, it stays. If it leaves, I'm still okay. I don't lose myself in noise or in something unsure. I don't rush anymore, I've never felt assured. No need to prove I'm worth the time, no need to bend to be enough, because the calm I hold inside is stronger than the loudest rush. And I don't seem to fit a shape that never really
인간 녀석.
stand exactly as I am. And somehow that aligns. There's something steady in my voice, deeper tone I didn't see, and every word I choose to speak now carries clarity. Used to think I had to push to make the feeling stay alive, but now I know what's truly mine will never need me to survive. I don't rush anymore, I don't chase what fades away. If it's meant to stay, it stays. If it leaves, I'm still okay. I don't lose myself in
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
rush anymore. I've never felt this sure. So let it come, let it will. No need to force, no need.
인간 녀석.
Because the life I'm living now is something quiet, strong and whole. I walk with something in my step, rhythm I don't have to prove. And
인간 녀석.
for me will always find its way to me. I don't rush anymore, I just live
물든들. 인간 녀석.
this calm. I finally see exactly who I'm meant to be. so I chose to stay. Corner of a quiet time
걸음이다.
that never really faded out. Not something I held on to tight, just something I don't live without.
인간 녀석
Too hard.
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
Simply was what it became, and that's what made it something sure. No need to question what it meant, no need to name it perfectly. There's somewhere between the lines and settle naturally. It still feels like that, in the smallest kind of way. Not something light or distant now, just something that remains. And I don't need it back or wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I wouldn't change. I see it in familiar scenes, and how a simple phrase can land, or how a rhythm in the air feels like something I understand. Not everything is meant to last in ways we thought it had to be, but somehow what it left behind still moves quietly through me. Don't look back with any weight, try to hold it in my hand, because the middle of it all is something I still understand. It shaped the way I see things now in ways I didn't see before. And even as the days move on, it feels like something more. It still feels like that, in the smallest kind of way. Not something loud or distant now, just something that remains. And I don't need it back or wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I wouldn't change a thing. There's comfort in the way it lives without needing to return. A quiet bed within my thoughts that I don't have to relearn. And even now, in different days, in different spaces I've been, there's something in the way I feel that tells me where I'm from.
빛빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
Repeat, to still be something that is true. Because the moments that we live still carry something through. I don't need to trace it back. Try to see it as before, because it's already in the way. I open every door. It still feels like then, in the smallest kind of way. Not something loud or distant now, just something that remains. And I don't need it back or wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I wouldn't change a thing. So I let it stay where it belongs, not behind, not far away, but somewhere gently woven in to everything I am today. It doesn't call me to return or pull me into it simply rests within the now, like it has always lived within.
빛빛 재물 사냥한다. 인간 녀석.
The world just bends to the point of view. Every surface catching every glance, like reflections learning how to dance. There's a silence wrapped in every step, like a moment no one can forget. You don't speak,
인간 녀석.
stare, following the rhythm in the air. Every second stretching into form, like a calm before a perfect storm. I don't push it, I break the flow. There's a language in the way I go. Every motion sharp but still refined, like a vision carved inside your mind. On a glass floor, every step defined, every move reflecting back in time. You can watch, but you can't rewrite what's already shining in the light. No mistakes, no need to rearrange. Every angle set without a change. You can try to look behind the frame, but it always leads you back the same. I don't turn back
인간 녀석.
in spaces where the tension grows.
빅빅 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
Right inside the moment I create. There's a balance in the way I pause, like I know exactly what it cost. Every second holding just a beat, before it lands perfectly complete.
인간 녀석.
What you see now, there's no need to break it down somehow. You just follow like a silent wave, caught inside the shape I gave. On a glass floor, every step defined, reflecting back in time. You can watch, but you can't rewrite. What's already shining
인간 녀석.
You can try to look behind the frame, but it always leads you back the same. There's a glow that never fades away, even when I slow it down.
인간 녀석.
Ficking quiet
인간 녀석. 인간 녀석. 붉게 물든 널. 인간 녀석 바친다.
There's enough already in the spark. Every line, every song stays alive inside your inner space. You could try to step into the view, but it wouldn't look the same on you. There's a difference in the way it flows, something only instinct ever knows. On a glass floor, every step defined, every move reflecting back in time. You can watch, but you can't rewrite what's already shining in the light. To rearrange every angle set without a change. You can try to look behind the frame, but it always leads you back the same. So don't ask me how it feels this way. It was never meant for words to say. Just a moment perfectly aligned in a space you can't redesign.
인간 녀석. 붉게 물든 널. 인간 녀석 바친다.
Just slightly out of place, like something's lining and shifting.
인간.
Sailing
별빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
really changed. There's a space between the words. Hear the way you pause. You say too much. Can measure distance between you. I've been here before with you in moments just like these. Everything feels
인간 녀석.
never really is. Never get the timing right. It's always off somehow. Too early,
인간 녀석.
too late again. It's never here. Look at me like you remember something we didn't have. Like a version of us somewhere that we just couldn't. And I don't ask you what you mean because I already know. It's the same unspoken question both decided not to show. There was a night we almost crossed into something more than this.
인간 녀석. 냄새 고약하다.
I still think about that silence. How it stretched and then was gone. We both were waiting on it. Neither held it long. You reach for words and then pull back, like they don't belong out loud. And I follow in the same way, keeping everything around. We circle through the same field. We're careful not to break what we've built inside the distance, even if it's not. Strange how something so simple can never quite become what it feels like in the moment before it comes on. I've tried to place it somewhere clear to understand the space, but it never holds its shape.
인간 녀석.
Always shifts away. And maybe that's the truth of it. We were never meant to love. Just a series of almost. We never got to understand. Still I feel when you're near.
인간, 이 몸에 기름 질 거를.
함께 물든 널. 인간 녀석 바친다. 인간 녀석.
So I stand inside the space between what is and what could be, holding on to something. There was something in the space and the words I couldn't say. Something softer than a pain, something harder to explain. We were sitting by the window of the city. The road by the light set the story that we didn't need to know. And the things just
하긴 너를 그랬나?
you were drawing on
얌전히
me.
있어.
I didn't wanna I didn't try to interrupt. I didn't try to understand. There are moments that feel clearer when you don't reach out your hand. Just let them
사냥한다.
There was meaning in the distance, there was truth inside the hope. You said something about time and how it never lines up right. How the things we almost choose can drift away into the night. You said it lingered like it wasn't just a thought, like it carried more than surface, like it held something you fought. And I caught it in the quiet, in the way your voice went low, in the way you held the ending like you didn't want it to go. There were layers in the mind, there were pieces of the dream, all the things we didn't see, but something felt within the scene. Outside, passing traffic, what a rhythm we could trace, like a pulse that kept on moving while we stay within the space. And I wondered if you felt it, if you noticed how it grew, that invisible connection that was building out of you. Not dramatic, not explosive, breaks apart, just slow and steady, forming somewhere underneath the heart. And it made the night feel different, like it held a deeper tone, like the silence wasn't empty, like it wasn't just
안 좋은 걸음.
and it quietly slips away. We didn't need to say we felt it. We didn't need to make it real. There was something in the presence that was stronger than real. Not a question, not a promise, not a picture to define. That existed.
인간 녀석, 재물 사냥한다.
You looked out across the sky and you saw it for the first time. You never made it clear. Carried and we heard, but you didn't try to share it. Didn't you let it spill? Just let it sit between us, let it settle, let it fill. And I think I understood you in a way that words can't reach. In the quiet recognition of the things we never teach. There's a language in the space, and there's a truth in what we read. There's still present, still something we believe. And the moment slowly shifted, like it knew it couldn't stay. Like it reached its quiet end without asking for a and we still without a signal, without needing to explain why the air changes texture, why it wouldn't be the same. Just enjoy the passion that you folded something in. All my hidden underneath. And I mirrored that decision, letting nothing to unfold. All the parts you chose to carry, all the things you chose to hold. Now I think about that evening, was something that I lost. That I remember without measuring the cost. There are moments that believe
안 좋은 걸음.
beginning just to stay in the mind. Like the friend that I don't need to revise. Just a quiet kind of moment that continues to arise. Not a story, not a lesson, not a truth. Just a shape that I need, that I never had to move. And it stays the way you found me, without needing to extend. Just a moment that exists.
빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
안 좋은 걸음.
Something I held on to, something I don't live without. Way we didn't try too hard to turn the moment into more. Simply was what it
완전히
인간 녀석, 재물 사냥한다.
no need to name it perfectly. Live somewhere between the lines and settle naturally in me. It still feels like then, in the smallest kind of way. Not something that is now, just something that remains, and I don't need it back. But wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I would
여기서 시설려서
I don't look back with any weight or try to hold it in my hand because the beauty of it all is something I still understand. It shaped the way I see things now in ways I didn't see before. And even as the days move on, it feels like something more. It still feels like that in the smallest kind of way. Not something loud, distant now, just something that remains, and I don't need it back. I wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I wouldn't change a thing. There's comfort in the way it lives, without needing to return. A quiet pleasure that I don't have to
인간 녀석 재물 사냥한다.
in different spaces I've become. There's something in the way I feel that tells me where I'm from. Not everything has to repeat to still be something that is true, because the moments that we live still carry something. I don't need to trace it back and try to see it as before, because it's already in the way I open every door. It still feels like that in the smallest kind of way. Not something loud, just enough, just something that remains, and I don't need it back. Wish to rearrange. It still feels like then, and I wouldn't change a thing. So I let it stay where it belongs, not behind, not far away, but somewhere gently warm to everything I am today. It doesn't call me to return or pull me into what has been. It simply rests within the now, like it has always been.
인간 녀석 인간 녀석
제왕목 3채널 꽉젠까지 1시간 남았습니다.
인간 녀석 재물 사냥한다.
몸에 기름칠 거를
Like a moment no one can forget. You don't speak, but I can feel you every second stretching into like a call for a perfect storm. I don't rush it, I don't break the flow. There's a language in the way I go. Every motion sharp, but still refined, like a vision carved inside your mind. Every step defined, every move reflecting back inside. Watch where you can't rewrite. Already shining in the light, no mistakes, no need to rearrange everything. All the change you can try to behind the veil, but it always leads you back the same. I don't turn, but I can feel you close. In the spaces where tension grows. Not too much, just enough to stay right inside the moment.
가진 걸 그랬나? 얌전히 있어라. 가진 걸 그랬나? 얌전히 있어라.
Holding just a beat before it lands perfectly complete. You don't question what you see now. There's no need to break
그래, 그랬나? 얌전히 있어.
Something only instinct ever knows. On a glass floor, every step defined, every move is blinding. I can't tell you much, but you can't be right. What's already shining in the light? No mistakes, no need to rearrange every angle. Silent change, you can try to look me in the face. It's you back the same. So don't ask me how it feels this way. It was never meant for words to say. Just a moment past a line in a space you can't read it. Folded up the letters I don't need. Not every memory deserves to read. Something will only to pass me by. Not meant to stay, not meant to redefine. Took a breath and let the fire consume. Not as an end, but can be. Just open space where I can find myself. I used to hold on tighter than I should to things that never really felt that good. And now I see the weight I used to keep wasn't ever mine. Leave it where it was, no need to bring it back.
인간 녀석.
Not every road I walk before needs to be retraced again. Leave it where it was, let it settle, let it fade. I don't need to hold the past to feel the progress that I've made. Room to explore, clear it up. I saw the question about the
인간 녀석.
space. I found a steadier pace. A softer kind of strength I can embrace. I don't erase the things I've come to know. I just don't let them tell me where to go. There's something better in the way I feel.
걸음이다!
Like I've
에 물든 돌. 인간 녀석 바친다.
No sudden rush, no need to prove, just letting life begin to move without the drag, without the strain, without repeating old refrains. Leave it where it was, no need to bring it back again. Not every road I walk before needs to be traced again. Leave it where it was, let it settle, let it fade. I don't need to hold the past to feel the progress that I've made. Maybe I thought I'd lose a part of who I was, of where I start, but letting go did not erase the truth I carry in my pace. It only made the edges clear. What still belongs, what's no longer here. And in the clarity I found a quieter, more stable ground. I don't need every answer now. I don't need to question things will unfold where they land. I trust the shift, I understand. Leave it where it was, I'm not the same I used to be. The things I held so close before no longer have that hold.
인간 녀석.
Leave it where it was and let the future come in slow. Not forcing what I can't see, but open to the way it goes. So I walk on without the weight. No need to rush, no need to wait. Just step by step, a step. something shifted sudden start. Just a sudden heart. See over more than words could take. You checked your phone out the time. Every second stretched between what it was and what it means. A tiny gap, a simple space. Felt like my life couldn't feel. Not something. Too much to simply feel. Not too far. Close enough to taste the air. Far enough to stay unsure.
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
You laughed once to something small, didn't turn your head at all, but I felt it cross the space. Like it landed in my face. No sudden start, just a subtle pull across my heart. One seat over, just out of reach.
우리 캡슐가를
Close enough to change the air, far enough to stay unsure.
인간 녀석.
So I stayed still, I let it pass, watched it turn into the past. But even now I feel it pull that almost touched and nearly full. You got up before I could do the things I thought I should. Exactly like you know I keep it here. See it all. No one sits, but I still claim that empty
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다. 인간 녀석.
closer, say it like you really want me. Feel it when you can feel it.
좋은 걸음.
Pull me closer, pull me closer. Don't you ever try to stop it. Every second getting stronger. Pull me closer. I don't need a perfect reason. I don't need a full confession. Something in the way you pulls me into your direction. Every look is getting louder. Every move is getting sharper. I can feel it taking over. Like a wave I can't recover. Pull me closer, pull me closer. Say it like you really want me. Feel it, feel it over. Pull me closer, pull me closer. Pull me closer, pull me closer. Don't you ever try to stop it. Every second getting stronger. Pull me closer. You don't need to say it clearly. I can feel it when you're near me. Like a rhythm under silence, like a signal I can't hear. No more space to hesitate. No more lines are separated. It's building, let it break it, let it rise without escaping. Pull me closer, pull me closer. Say it like you really want it. Feel it moving. Feel it over. Pull me closer, pull me closer.
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
Don't you ever try to stop it. Every second stronger. Let it rush and let it fall. Let it echo through it all. I don't wanna keep it small. I just wanna feel it all. You don't need to keep it steady. You don't need to keep it ready. If it hits, then it
물든 널
if it breaks,
네가 녀석 뻗친다.
pull me closer. Say it like you really want it. Feel it moving, feel it over. Pull me closer, pull me closer, pull me closer, pull me closer. Don't you ever try to stop it. Every second getting stronger. Pull me closer. Even if it disappears, even if it's only you.
인간 녀석.
I don't wanna hold it back. I just wanna keep it near. Pull me closer. Say it like you really want it. Feel it moving, feel it over. Pull me closer, pull me I don't know fast, I don't need to. Everything comes in one breathe through.
붉게 물든 널
Racing
인간 녀석 뻗친다.
time is too late.
제왕목 2채널 꽉잼까지 3시간 남았습니다.
Not because I don't have any, but I've learned what matters stays. Without needing to explain. There's a difference you can feel between the loud and something real. I don't compete, I don't compare. I simply exist and it's already there. No need to prove, no need to try.
인간 녀석. 인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
You might wonder how it works, why it settles, why it holds us in control, and the way it comes is knowing exactly when to move over. I've seen the rush, I've seen the chase, the endless need to take a place, but I've outgrown it kind of speed. I'm moving where I don't concede.
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
In choosing when to let things shine. I don't answer every call. I don't need to catch them all. What's meant for me arrives with ease. Not forced, not pulled, just naturally. Now when I step into a room, I don't erase, I don't consume. I shift and gently change the tone without declaring it my own. You start to see a subtle kind of gravity. Not pulling hard, not pulling tight, just something steady.
녀석.
Steady, certain, never up. And in that quiet, simple truth, everything aligns to you.
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
Always seem to me like this, just slightly out of place. Like something
물든 널. 인간 녀석 바친다.
is spinning. You say my name like it still fits, like nothing really.
좋은
There's a space between
거림이다. 얌전히 있어라.
never quite. I hear it in the way you pause before you say too much, like you're measuring the distance between wanting and not enough. I've been here before with you, in moments just like this. Everything feels possible, but never really is. We never get the timing right. It's always off somehow. Too early or too late again. Just like here now. You look at me like you remember something we didn't have. Like a version of us somewhere that we just couldn't have. I don't ask you what you mean, because I already know. It's the same unspoken question we both decided not to show. There was a night we almost crossed into something more than this.
거림이다.
The moments slip between us like it didn't want to. Still think about that silence, how it stretched and then was gone. Like we both were waiting on it, but neither felt it long. You reach for words and then pull back, like they don't belong out loud. And I follow in the same way, keeping everything allowed. We circle through the same
인간 녀석.
careful not we've built inside the distance. We know enough to stay. It's strange how something so certain can never quite become what it feels like in the moment before it comes undone. I've tried to place it somewhere clear to understand the space, but it never holds its shape. It always shifts away. Maybe that's the truth of it. Just a series of moments we never got to understand. Still I feel it when you're near, a quiet pull again, like something unfinished that keeps drawing
그랬나?
back in.
얌전히 있어라.
I don't move any closer. Neither
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
never seemed. We never get the timing right. We never let it stay.
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
Always fades away. So we stand inside the space between what is and what could be, holding on to something real. Never gets to breathe.
위해서
안 좋은
Every light is like a story that we didn't need to know. Things are just a pattern on the surface of the glow.
강이 그름 그랬나? 얌전히 있어라.
Didn't want I didn't try to understand. There are moments that feel clear when you don't reach out your hand. Inside of and feel it out control. There was meaning in the distance. It's true inside the hole. You said something about time and how it never lines up right. How the things we almost choose can drift away into the night. The way you said it ended like it wasn't just a thought. Like it carried more than surface. Like it held something afar. And I caught it in the quiet. And the way you held the ending like you didn't want it to go. There were layers in the moment. There were pieces between all the things we didn't mean to somehow go within the scene. Outside, passing traffic.
직진을 위해서 희생해라.
And I wondered if you felt it, if you noticed how
안 좋은 걸음.
not a shift that breaks apart, just a slow and steady falling somewhere underneath the heart. Even the night felt different, like it held a distance, like the silence wasn't empty, like it wasn't just
강이 그름 그랬나? 얌전히 있어라.
into something like a golden in the fleeting way it doesn't stay.
붉게 물든 널 인간 녀석 바친다.
We didn't need to say we felt it. We didn't need to make it real. There was something in the presence that was stronger than appeal.
제왕목 3채널 꽉젠까지 3시간 남았습니다.
Carried in what hurt, but you didn't try to share it, didn't try to let it spill. You just let it sip and let it fill. And I think I understood you in a way that was confusing. Quiet recognition of the things we never teach. There's a language in the space and we leave unspoken, but still present, still something we believe. And the moment slowly shifted, like I knew it couldn't stay, like it really
강이 그름 그랬나? 얌전히 있어라.
without needing to explain why the air changes texture, why it wouldn't feel the same. You adjusted your expression like you folded something in, like you put
붉게 물든 널 인간 녀석 바친다.
ask it to unfold.
안 좋은 걸음.
All the things you chose to hold.
강이
붉게 물든 널 인간 녀석 바친다.
Fine kind of ending or beginning, just to stay within your mind and not hold it like a fragment that I don't need to revise. Just a quiet kind of memory that continues to arise. Not a story, not a lesson, not a truth I'd have to prove. Just the shape of that one evening that I never had to move, and it stays the way it formed it. Without needing to explain, just a moment that existed, without asking for an end. Keep going, don't stop, I'm already running. Feel it rushing, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. No pause, no need for something. Let it move me, no discussing. Keep it coming. Every step you take is pulling. Every word you say is moving. I don't need to overthink it. I just feel it, no confusing. Even the way you shift it, don't need to say
그랬나?
it clearly.
얌전히 있어라.
When you're near me, every second feels electric. Even silence, I can hear it. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Don't stop, I'm already running. Feel it hit me, feel it rushing. Keep it coming, keep it coming. No pause, no need for something. Let it hit me, no discussing. Let it build up, let it drop. Take it higher, never stop. It was real then, let it show. It was strong then, let it grow. I don't need a perfect story. I don't need a final glory. Just this energy between us feels enough to keep it going.
인간 녀석, 인간.
Rushing, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. No pause, no need for something. Let it move me, discussing. Keep it coming, coming. Every pulse is getting faster. Like I'm caught in
걸음이다.
pattern, but I don't wanna escape it. I just wanna run after. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Don't stop, I'm already running. Feel it hit me, feel it rushing. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Pause, no need for something. Let it move me, no discussing. Keep it coming, keep it coming. I thought I had it steady, every feeling in its place, every step aligned perfectly, no misstep in my pace. I knew exactly where to stay, how far to let things go. Something in your presence shifts the way I know. It's not a fall, it's not a break, just a subtle kind of shake, like a rhythm slightly changed, but not enough to feel strange. I catch myself just slightly out of line, missing beats I usually define. I don't rush, fix it right away.
인간 녀석,
Let it linger for a moment, let it stay. There's a softness in the way it pulls me near. Not a fear, but something close to unclear. Like I'm letting something out control.
빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
I almost lose my perfect
인간 녀석, 빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
expect it through without needing to reduce it into view. You don't push, you don't demand, but somehow I don't stand exactly where I used to be, and that's new territory for me. Still, it doesn't help. It's grinding like a different kind of sound, a variation I haven't played before. A softer echo.
가기 걸음. 그랬나? 얌전히 있어라. 가기 걸음.
There's no danger in this change. Nothing broken, nothing strange. Just a
인간 녀석,
leaving toward a different kind of intent. And I can still hold you. I am even if I don't stand exactly how I always do. There's room for something slightly new. I find a balance not the same, but just as steady in its frame. A little softer, a little wider, space for something undefined. You see it in the way I pause, not from doubt, not from flaws, but
녀석 바친다.
명월 만군산 어떠하리.
인간.
And then something shifted so sound I almost
인간이야.
just a small passing detail. It wasn't clear what it was. The reason I betrayed. Just a feeling slowly forming.
그랬나? 얌전히 있어라.
I remembered how you sound.
인간 녀석 냄새 고약하다.
Your voice would change when it slipped out of your hand. Strange what stays behind like that, without asking you to leave it. How something so long forgotten can return without a name. I didn't feel the need to stop or sit inside the thought. It just moved around inside me, like it wasn't something caught. There was no sharp edge to it, no weight I had to hold. Just a quiet kind of presence in the story that grew older. I used to think if it came back, I would ask you to pull me into something deeper, leave me searching for a sign. But it didn't ask for anything, didn't need a place,
인간 녀석
just a moment
냄새
passing,
고약하다.
calm and steady pace. I saw your face in fragments, not completely, not the same, just enough to recognize you without holding on to the name. And I think that's what surprised me, how it didn't move
인간 녀석
like it had no need to linger. When we were open, there was a time I held it close, like it shaped the way I move. Now it feels much lighter, like it has nothing left to prove. I don't know where you are now, or what your life became. Somehow that doesn't matter in the way it used to change. 'Cause this version of me doesn't come with any need, just a quiet recognition of something that used to be.
물든 널
It stayed
인간 녀석
for a
바친다.
while and slowly slipped away, like it only came to visit, not to ask for me to stay.
인간 녀석
I let it
재물
leave as gently
사냥한다.
as it found its way to me, without trying to hold on to it or question what it means. Some things don't need return, they don't need to be restored. They can live inside a moment. too soft and confident.
인간 녀석.
You step closer with the question that you dress up as a joke. Hesitation
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
Don't get it twisted, I'm not distant. I'm just choosing how I play. I'm not giving you up. Figure out in a day. If you stay inside the moment, if you match the light, there's something that I don't need to prove. I don't need to see.
빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
You were watching how I turned when I heard you say my name, like you thought you got a signal, like you almost found a flame. But I let it pass right through me, let it settle right down. Because I didn't feel it, just because I understand. There's a difference in the lighting and the way you choose to show. I don't follow every impulse, I don't let it overflow. And I don't without asking me to speak. There's strength in the restraint that makes the moment feel unique. So don't try to define me. Something you can capture just by getting close in time. If you learn to move around it, if you let the feeling breathe, you might see a different version of what I allow you to see. I don't chase, I don't retreat, I just move where it feels right in the middle of the tension and the edge of what we might not have gained. And not a question, not a test, you need a pass, just a space where you can meet me if you let the moment last. You lean in with more intention, like you're trying not to break what is forming in the silence, what is real but still opaque. And I respect the way you hold it, how you keep it in control. There's a clarity and patience that reflects a certain soul. We don't need a declaration, we don't need a sudden shift. If you stay within the movement, you might feel what it becomes a signal. Every pause becomes a thread. We are building something subtle without naming it as that. And I'm not afraid to keep it right between me. Yes, I know there's a power in the invention that I already
빛
know.
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
I'm just careful what I plan. I don't give away the meaning just because you understand. Stay
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
if you think you've got it, if you think you see it clear, I might shift it just enough to keep the real thing living here. Not to make it complicated, not to push it out of you, but to keep the feeling honest, not just something you
명월 만군산
빛빛
not empty, just a softer pace. The city moves, but not for me. I'm in a different kind of space. No need to match the passing or follow where the lights all go. I found a rhythm of my own that doesn't need to
인간 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
sound of passing cars, a subtle glow from windows high. Everything feels slightly blurred, like time just chose to loosen by. And in between the moving parts, there's something steady I can feel. for more and more. Just stay here. Slow city lights carry me through. No need to rush or break the view.
인간 녀석.
Move in time that feels like mine. Slow city lines keep me aligned. I stop beside a quiet light. Not waiting for
인간 녀석. 냄새 고약하다.
The air is filled with distant tones, a rhythm I don't need to name. And every step I choose to take feels steady, simple, never strained. No pressure pulling at my sleeve, no voice that tells me where to be. Just open space between the sounds that lets me hear what's left of me. And even in the moving crowd, I don't feel lost or out of place, because I carry something still that keeps me grounded in this pace. Slow city lines carry me through. No need to rush or break the view. I'm moving time that feels like mine. Slow city lines keep me aligned. There's something in the way it flows. Not everything is meant to stay, but every piece that passes by still finds a quiet place to lay. I don't need to hold it tight or turn it into something more, because the beauty in this space is something I don't need to store. The night begins to gently rise, but nothing really shifts too far. It's just another shade of calm, another layer of who we are. And I don't need a destination or something waiting at the end, because the way this moment moves is something I can always bend. Slow city lights carry me through. No need to rush or break the view. I'm moving time that feels like mine. Slow city lines keep me aligned. So I'll keep walking as I am, no faster than I need to go. Let every street, every turn reveal what I don't have to know. And in the middle of it all, where nothing asks for more from me, I find a quiet kind of truth in simply letting myself be. I didn't plan on feeling anything tonight, just another passing moment in the light. I was moving through it all without a trace, then I saw the way you paused inside my space. It was subtle, it was easy to ignore, just a shift I hadn't noticed before. But something in the air began to change, like a quiet note that slowly rearranged. I don't rush into a feeling like an aim, I don't let it take me over like a wave. But there's something in the way you stay that makes it harder just to walk away. It's almost like this could be something real, not too fast, just enough to feel like a line I wasn't meant to cross. But I don't really mind the cost. You don't try to take me out of who I am, you just stand there frame. I just let it happen all the same. Every second stretching into life. Something steady, something
제왕목
quiet.
1채널 꽉잼까지 3시간 남았습니다.
Just make it easy staying here. Like the moment doesn't need a name, it just exists without a claim. And I wonder if you feel it too. There's some familiar point of view where nothing needs to be defined, but everything just feels aligned. It's not a story I can clearly tell. It's not a place I know too well. But there's something in the way it fits, like I was always close to this. It's almost like this could be something real. Not too fast, just enough to feel like a line I wasn't meant to cross. But I don't really mind the cost, so I stay a little longer than I should. Not because I have to, but I could. Let this moment gently find its place without trying to replace what I thought I always knew before. This feels like something even more. Not too loud, not too hard to miss. Just a quiet kind of almost like this. You don't have to say a single thing. Until I feel something deeper than you. Like you're holding back where it begins. You stir your drink, but don't take a sip. Let the moment hang on your fingertips. And I won't rush what you're trying to hide. I'll just stay here on your side. No fixing words, no branded words. You need to make it sound inside. Some things don't need to be explained. Just felt and slowly rearranged. I'm right here beside you, not asking you to be okay, not telling Sometimes just a nearby chair can be the proof that someone's there. Right here beside you. No need for answers or a plan. Just a quiet open hand that doesn't pull, that doesn't press. I'm right here beside you.
언제까지
Even when the moment stays unclear in all its hidden ways, you won't have to face it alone. Doors slide shut, we're side by side. No room left for a place to hide. Numbers glow in a steady line, but every second stretches time. You press the floor, I press mine. Hands retreat at the same design. No collision, just a trace. Still I feel it fill the space. Too close for silence to feel right. Too still to call it just a ride.
이 어둠감이 내 안을 쏘였다. 이제 남은 건 공허뿐.
A tiny space of liquid. Everything starts to trend into something I can't escape. I was still coming back.
어둠 속에서 발버둥 쳐라. For silence to feel right. Still to call it just a ride. But the right in the middle. If I could just have a start. Settle back like before. You should have
everything I couldn't say. Every word I didn't speak stayed somewhere beneath my skin. Like a weight I learned to carry, like I didn't know where to begin. Something started shifting my heart. Turn it around, I let it move through me the way it wants to be. Let it go feel free. No more holding on to things never really knew. No more carrying the weight of what I thought I had to do. I've learned to trust the way I feel.
늦었다.
Not something shaped by pressure, but something I define. There's freedom in the way I move, a rhythm I can find and trust. And everything I used to be, now I'm fading to the dust. I let it go easy. Don't hold it down. No need to hide. I let it move through the way it wants to be. So I'll keep
멈출 수 없다. 멈출 수 없다. 찢어주마. 으아! 나를 깨운 대가를 치러라.
Not a distance, not a perfect view, just a softer way of seeing you. There's a shift in how the air behaves, like it bends around the space we made. Every sound dissolving into tone, like a place that doesn't stand alone. I don't question what is real or not, I just stay inside this quiet thought, where your presence feels a little more than anything I've felt before. You don't move, but everything aligns, like a change I notice in the light. Every detail slipping out of frame, still I recognize it all the same.
이제 남은 건
Time slows down
공업뿐.
in an unfamiliar way. Like it stretches, but it doesn't stray. Every second turning into space, where I only feel your trace. You don't ask me what this could become. We don't need to name it.
감히 내 굴에 들어오다.
Freedom in the way it stays. Without needing clear shape or face. I'll try to bring it into form. There's a beauty in the quiet storm. We're one don't have to be exact. And the meaning doesn't have to last. And it's soft focus, everything feels right. Edges fading gently into light. Nothing sharp, nothing too defined. Just a feeling resting on my mind.
어둠 속에서 발버둥 쳐라.
There's a comfort in the way it falls into something I can't fully see, but it settles perfectly in me. There's a glow that doesn't ask to stay. Still it lingers in a subtle way, like a memory not yet complete. I don't chase it, I don't let it go. There's no need to ever really know what it means or where it wants to land. It just rests softly in my hand. You don't feel I can feel it. Just existing gently
늦었다.
like this. In the soft focus, everything feels right. Edges fading gently into light. Nothing sharp, nothing too defined. Just a feeling resting in my mind. I don't need to hold. There's a comfort in the way it falls into something I can't fully see, but it settles perfectly in me. So I stay inside as quietly. My arms are inside me. Strange to feel.
어둠 속에서 발버둥 쳐라.
Whoever stood, there's never any promise, no line we crossed or named, just something in the air between us, quietly. Like you almost had a shape to it, never fully stayed, just a passing kind of presence. I can't say that I lost you, 'cause I never had you. There's something in me feels
피해보아라. 이미 늦었다.
never gave it any ground, but somehow there's a silence now that wasn't there before we found. Thinking I imagined it, but I never really do. And I noticed something missing in your space you take me to. There's a ways to take slightly more than life. We were almost stepping into something just outside.
뭉쳐라.
doesn't pull me down. Just a quiet kind of absence. Numbers all around. They pass through moments we once shared, and they don't quite feel the same. Like something small is faded without ever having a name. And I don't know when it changed, what exactly moved. Just that something that was there before no longer feels as true. There's no one else to blame for reason I can't see.
제왕목 이 채널 꽉잼까지 2시간 남았습니다.
I don't need to
늦었다 예보하라.
understand it or try to bring it back. Some things don't ask for closure, they just slowly fade to black. Still I feel it in the back. And the way that's good trace of something else and maybe that's enough for it to simply have been there. Not a story I can finish, just a moment in the air. So I let it sit. We never really start somehow. Like the weight of every silence on the place inside of me. Not dramatic, not a moment that would echo in a crowd, but it stayed a little longer than I thought it would allow. There was movement in your breathing, there was tension in your tone, like you stepped a little closer, but you held it on your own. And I felt my careful distance start to shift without a sound, like the ground I stood upon was turning softer all around. I didn't plan to let it open, didn't mean to let it show, but there's something in the timing that you cannot fully control. Every second getting closer, every pause a deeper pull. We are standing in a moment that is almost everything. Almost words that turn to meaning. Almost hands that finally meet. Almost hearts that stop pretending. Almost something we can't repeat. And I don't know if I should hold it or just let it pass me by. But the way it keeps unfolding makes it harder to deny. You were looking like you wanted just a fraction more than this, but you kept it in the distance like a thought you might dismiss. And I mirrored that restraint like I knew exactly why. Some feelings lose their beauty when you force them into lies. Still it builds in every silence, still it lives in every glance, like a quiet kind of pressure waiting for the slightest chance. Not to break into a moment we can't easily define, but to stay within the tension where it sharpens into time. There's a shift I can't ignore now. There's a line we almost crossed. There's a version of this feeling that we nearly turned to us, but we're holding it suspended, not too close and not too far. In the space between intention and the truth of what we are, I can feel it in the rhythm, in the way the seconds stretch, in the way your voice is softer, like it's something you protect. And I wanna reach the ending, but I also wanna stay in the part where it is forming, in the part before we say. Because once it turns to something, once it settles into form, will it keep the same intensity? Will it keep the same warm? will it still feel like a current running just beneath the skin? Or will it fade into a version that we've already been? So we hover in the middle, where it almost comes
파티에
alive,
지원했습니다.
where the meaning isn't spoken but it's there in every sign. And I know this kind of moment doesn't often come around, where the feeling stays unbroken just because it's not yet found. You move closer just a fraction, hide and step away this time. And the
너와
air
대련할 수 있는 날이 오다니. 아직 멀었구나. 뒤돌려주마. 이 주먹은 피하기 어려울 것이다.
something in this heart shifts, all at once we step back. And every breath I took felt like I was learning to fall.
제법이지만 이번 공격은 못 피할 것이다.
Now I feel it slowly lifting every day. I let it go easy, don't hold it down. No need to hide, turn it around. I let it move through me, see where it wants to be. I let it go easy, now I feel the lightness in my chest, something I don't have to guard myself from everything I used to be. Don't replay the same old things. Cause the moment
뒤돌려주마.
is finally I can feel it in my voice. Strength doesn't have to fight.
이 주먹은 피하기 어려울 것이다.
To be right, I don't push it back anymore. Try to keep it out of sight. I let it come, I let it go, and somehow that just feels right. I let it go.
제법이지만
I don't
이번 공격은 못 피할 것이다.
need to hide it. I'm turning
집중하거라.
around. I let it move through me, the way it wants to be. I let it go easy. Now it feels no more holding on to things that never really needed me. No more carrying the weight of what I thought I had to be. I've learned to trust the way without trying to control it. Because the more I let it every step I take feels a little more like
뒤돌려주마.
it's something different. The freedom in the way I move, a rhythm I can finally trust. And
이
everything I
주먹은
used to
피하기 어려울 것이다.
do, I let it go easy. I don't hold it down. No need to hide it. Turn it around. I let it move.
제법이지만 이번 공격은 못 피할 것이다.
Let it go can't tell where the moment starts to blur. Every line between us feels unsure. Not a distance, not a perfect view, just a softer way of seeing you. There's a shift in how the air behaves, like it bends around the space we made. Every sound dissolving into tone, like a place that doesn't stand alone. I don't question what is real or not, I just stay inside this quiet thought, where your presence feels a little more than anything I felt before. You don't move, but everything aligns, like a change I notice in the light. Every detail slipping out of frame, still I recognize it all the same. In a soft focus, everything feels right. Edges fading gently into light. Nothing sharp, nothing to define, just a feeling.
제왕목 3채널 꽉잼까지 2시간 남았습니다.
There's a comfort in the way it folds into something I can fully see, but it settles perfectly in me. I don't reach, I don't need to hold. There's a comfort in the way it folds into something I can
나의 춤 세상 끝까지 닿을 것이다. There's a glow that doesn't ask to stay, still it lingers in a subtle way, like a memory not yet complete, but already feeling bittersweet. I don't chase it, I don't let it go. There's no need to ever really know what it means or where it wants to land. It just rests softly in my hand. You don't leave, but you're not quite here, like a presence always drawing near. Not a loss, not a thing to miss, just existing gently like this. In a soft focus, everything feels right. Edges fading gently into light. Nothing sharp, nothing to define, just a feeling resting in my mind. I don't reach, I don't need to hold. There's a comfort in the way it folds into something I can fully see, but it settles perfectly in me. So I stay inside this quiet view, where the lines are always slightly new. Not a dream, not a memory, just a place where you and I can be. You didn't ask me where I had to go, just walk beside me at an easy flow. No pressure building in the way you speak, no need to fill up every quiet beat. We crossed the
the street without a second thought. No heavy meaning in the time we bought. Just letting moments land the way they do. Like every step felt simple next to you. No grand plan, no map to trace. No need to rush or set a pace. Just moving through what comes in view. And finding something steady, something true. Stay in step with me, not ahead, not behind. Just right where the rhythm feels easy to find. Stay in step with me, no need to define. Every second we share, every moment in time. The daylight shifts along the cafe glass. We watch reflections slowly drifting past. And in between the movement and the sound, there's something calm that settles all around. You point at something small I might have missed, a passing detail I wouldn't have picked. And suddenly the ordinary scene feels brighter than it's ever been. No need to change, no need to prove. We're already in a natural groove. No overthinking where it leads. Just letting go of extra needs. Stay in step with me, not ahead, not behind. Just right where the rhythm feels easy to find. Stay in step with me, no need to define. Every second we share, every moment in time. Maybe it's not about the start or end, or trying hard to make it mean. Maybe it's just this simple thread of shared space, quietly seen, a steady pace, a softer tone. Not feeling like I'm on my own, not pulled ahead, not held in place. Just moving in a balanced space. And I don't need to question more than what this moment has in store, because it's enough the way it is. This easy, quiet kind of bliss. Stay in step with me, through the turns, through the flow, through the parts we don't plan, through the things we don't know. Stay in step with me, let it come, let it go. No need to control what we're starting to grow. The sky begins to shift its shade, the light softens, the edges fade, and still we walk without a need to turn this into something we must read. Because right now it's clear and right, no extra weight, no hidden fight. Just you and me in steady view, a simple day that somehow grew. Stay in step with me as the evening comes in, as the world slows its pace and the lights settle in. Stay in step with me, we don't have to pretend that this quiet connection needs more to begin. So we keep walking, nothing forced, no sense of something gained or lost, just present in the way we move. A quiet rhythm we don't need to prove.
Missed it by a minute or two. Thought I waited out, then I saw you standing there like you belong. To the timing I got wrong.
No perfect plan, no set design, just a slip in a daily line. But somehow it aligned so clean, like you knew just where to lean. The door stayed open half a breath, long enough to change what's next. You stepped in first, I followed. Now the night feels slightly new. Late right off
feet across the aisle. Looked outside, then cracked a smile, like you caught the same delay, turning into something strange. Streetlights passing, broken lines, cutting through the quiet time. Every flicker marks the beat of something forming incomplete. No one planned this overnight. Knowing that this kind of gap still holds a certain weight for a thing that came in late. Late right off time, nothing said. Still it feels like we just met in a space that shouldn't fit, but somehow made room for it. I check the stops, you check your phone. Neither one completely known, but the silence lands just right, like it's built into the night. A sudden turn, a slowing pace, reflection shift across your face, and I catch it for a frame. Then it's never quite the same. We don't speak, we don't need. Something moves without a lead. A quiet sink, a hidden rhyme that settles deep inside the time. Late right off time, nothing said. Still it feels like we just met in a space that shouldn't fit, but somehow made room for it. If I had left a minute soon, or stayed behind a second too, this wouldn't be a thing, I know. This wouldn't have a place to go. But here it is, a passing line that chose this unexpected time to shape a moment out of none and leave me change before it's done. The bus slows down, the signal calls.
무신의 탑에서 얻은 귀한 무엇을 도와드릴까요? 보내실 물건이 있으신가요? 안전하게 물건을 보내고 또 받을 수 있으니 언제든지 저를 이용해주세요.
Late right off time, nothing said. Still it feels like we just met in a space
몸
that
조심하세요.
shouldn't fit, but somehow made room for it. I step off last, the door shuts tight. The street returns to normal light, but something in me keeps the rhyme of how it felt to miss on time. I heard your voice before you spoke, a quiet tone, a softer note. You didn't ask, you didn't try, but somehow stayed there in my mind. You looked at me like passing by, no deeper meaning, no reply, but something small began to grow in ways I didn't even know. It wasn't fast, it wasn't clear, no sudden shift to pull me near, just little changes in the air, like something forming unaware. And I don't need to name it yet, or hold it tight, or call it set. It's just a feeling I can keep, somewhere calm and somewhere deep. In between your words I stay, not too close, not far away. There's a space I wanna keep, where this quiet feeling speaks. In between the things you say, something soft begins to stay. Not too loud and not too strong, just enough to bring me along. The way you pause before a line, the way your eyes don't always align, like you're holding something back but letting just enough come through. I didn't plan to notice you, didn't think I'd feel it too, but now it lingers in my day in subtle ways I can't escape. Still I don't rush what this could be, there's something nice in letting it breathe. No need to push, no need to define, some things grow better over time. In
in between the things you say, in a place that feels like me. And even if it never grows, it's still something I can hold. I can feel the way you're watching every move I make, trying to read between the lines I never overstayed. You're searching for a signal I don't rush to give, because I choose the way I move, the way I let you in. I don't play the game of pulling you too close, too far. I don't build a story just to make it hard. If I stay because I want to stay, not because I need something from you anyway. I don't lean, I don't fall, I don't need to reach at all. I stand steady where I am and you decide if you can move beside me, match my pace, see if you can hold the space. There's no pressure, there's no race, just a different kind of place. I don't chase what hesitates, I don't wait on maybe states. If it's clear, it will be clear. If it's near, it will be here. You can feel it in the way I don't react when you test the line and then you take it back. I don't follow every shift you try to make. I don't bend for every move you hesitate. It's not distance, it's not space, it's just knowing what I place value on and what I leave, without needing to believe that something has to be defined right now, or something has to turn into a vow. I let things breathe, I let them stay, without forcing them to choose a way. I don't lean, I don't break, I don't give more than I take. I stay even in my ground while the world moves around. You might think it's hard to read, but it's simpler than you need. I just don't pretend or hide what I feel or what I decide. And if you come a little closer, it won't change the way I hold myself inside this moment. Still composed, still in control. Not control that feels like force. Ooh, not something sharp or something coarse. Ooh, just a quiet certain line that I don't cross. And that's by design. I don't need to prove my worth, I don't shift to match the earth. I let things orbit if they will, or fade away if they fall still. And somehow that creates a space where nothing feels out of place, where you can stay or you can go, and either way I'll still be whole. I don't lean, I don't plead, I don't build from what I need, I build from what I choose to give, and that's the way I choose to live. You might find it unfamiliar, not the way you're used to feeling, but there's freedom in this kind of connection that's defined not by pressure, not by need, but by something that can lead without losing what it is, without becoming less than this. So if you stay, then stay with me, not because you have to be, but because you see it too. Something steady, something true. And if you turn and walk away, I won't ask you back to stay, because what's real will always find its way back without It's strange to feel an ending when nothing ever really began. The moment we could point to the place we ever stood and planned. There was never any plan. No one something in the air between us that quietly like it almost had a shape to it. Never fully stayed, just a passing kind of presence. It slowly drifted away. And I can't say that I lost you, because I never had you there. There's something in the leaving that feels a little unfair. Never built a story, never gave it anything. Somehow there's a silence that wasn't there before we found. I keep thinking
인간 녀석, 재물 사냥한다.
then I noticed something missing in the spaces I once knew. There was a way we used to talk, just slightly more than love. Like we were almost stepping into something just outside of sight. We never
인간 녀석,
never let it fully show. Just stayed within the edges. Something we didn't know. Maybe that's why it feels like this.
빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
Thought that wasn't spoken, still decided not to stay. You didn't say goodbye to me, and I didn't say it too. There's a shift I can't ignore now, in the way I think of you. It's not heavy like a heart hurt. Just a quiet kind of absence that lingers all around. I passed the moments we shared. Something small has faded without ever having a name. And I don't know when it changed or what exactly moved. Just that something that was there before no longer feels as true. No one else to blame for it. Reason I can see. Just a gentle kind of thing that happened for me to understand or try to bring it back. Some things don't ask for closure, they just
인간 녀석,
still I feel it in the background, in a way it's hard to place, like a trace of something almost that time couldn't quite erase. And maybe that's enough for it to simply happen there. It's not a story
빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
So I let it settle where it is without needing to define what we never really somehow
인간 녀석,
a moment that would echo in a crowd, but it stayed a little longer than I thought it would allow.
제왕목 1채널 꽉젠까지 2시간 남았습니다.
인간 녀석,
Let it open. Every positive
녀석.
But we're holding it suspended. Too close and not too far. In the space between intentions. And the truth
제왕목 1채널 꽉쟁까지 2시간 남았습니다.
I guess something you pretend. And I wanna reach the end.
인간 녀석.
I also wanna stay in the power it's forming. Will it keep the same intensity? Will it keep the same the skin, or will it fade into a version that we've already been? So we hover in the middle where it almost goes alive, where the meaning isn't spoken but it's there in every sign. And I know this kind of moment fraction, and I'll step away this time, and the air between us tightens into something to show almost everything we're holding, everything. Something we could carry if we chose to make it real.
빛빛 축제를 위해서 희생해라.
Something's different in the way you closer yet. There's a shift I didn't notice yesterday. How it lingers in this
인간 녀석.
You say the same thing's nothing really new, but every word feels slightly out of tune. Not wrong, just in somewhere I can feel something quiet turning into
인간 녀석.
sudden spark. Not falling fast, just something building slow and fast. A gentle pull beneath the skin, like we're right before it all begins.
인간 녀석
Before
빠진다.
it begins, there's a silence that speaks, not empty, not still, but alive and real. Right before it begins, there's a look that we share, not asking for more, but already aware. Catch the moment when you're almost there, something you choose to push away. And I don't ask, I let it stay. fear, not out of dread, just curiosity. In between space, right before it begins, every second expands, like the air holds its breath between where we stand. Right before it begins, there's a warmth in the air, not spoken out loud, but already there. So we stay here just a while in this undefined steady style, not knowing what we both can feel, going into something real. And if we cross that line one day, it won't erase what's here this way, because this moment, soft and true, is where it all first grew. Begins, I can feel it within. No question, no doubt, but a quiet within. Right before
인간 녀석, 재물 사냥한다.
because something has already changed, even before it begins.
인간 녀석,
너무 멀리 있어.
Found it folded in my coat,
인간 녀석,
paper thin forgotten. But then it pulled me back by chance. The day, the place, the quiet. Nothing bold, nothing defined. But something in the planet just brought back the shape.
인간 녀석,
You paid in cash, I left
인간 녀석, 재물 사냥한다.
look it as a star, still it stayed somewhere in the fate is like something creeps, carrying more than it keeps. Know what it says, but like that could help me hold it tight. As if the edge is keeping me. A photograph of perfect life. Just something simple. But every time I look again, it brings me back to how it felt then. We didn't plan to make it stay. Didn't think it mattered that way. Just one small stop on passing scene. Now living where I've never been. A faded slipper, something creeps.
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
But they dissolve into that place where everything feels slightly new, and nothing needed to be true. The way you leaned across the space, the light that rested on your face, the quiet rhythm of the air that made it feel like something rare. It doesn't need a clear line. It doesn't ask me to define.
Places but wouldn't about a moment share with you. And maybe one day you'll think where the lines will break. But even then I know it's late. I know we haven't seen quite
인간 녀석. 인간.
finally hear myself in the quiet, like something soft that I used to hide. No noise to cover what I feel. Just something honest, something new. Share across the stays untouched. The shadow is just enough.
얌전히 있어라.
Not too far away, just part of what still softly stays. I didn't know I needed this, so kind of gentle. Isn't thoughts no need to prove, just breathing in a different truth. In these days I feel it clear. Pulling back,
얌전히 있어라.
just something I can trust without. This is when I breathe again. Not holding on, not giving in, just letting everything unfold in quiet ways that feel like home. This is where I find my place, not in the rush, not in the chase, but in the stillness I once missed. Now something I don't want to resist. The window
인간 녀석.
begins to fall.
재물 사냥한다.
Time moves gently through the room, like a quiet, steady tune. I used to fill the empty space with anything that felt like pace, but now I let the silence stay, and it doesn't scare me away. There's something warm in being still and letting moments simply feel. Not every second needs a name, not every thought needs to explain, and even if you're not right here, there's something of you still so near. Not in a way that pulls me back, but in a way that keeps me intact. This is where I breathe again. Not holding on, not giving in, just letting everything unfold in quiet ways that feel like home. This is where I find my place, not in the rush, not in the chase, but in the stillness I once missed. Now something I
인간 녀석.
wanna reset. I don't need to rewrite the past. I'll make a moment last. There's something better in between, and what is felt will be seen. And if we cross another day, we'll slowly drift our separate ways. I'll carry this without regret, a quiet peace I won't forget. This is where I breathe again, not holding on, not giving in, just letting everything unfold in quiet ways that feel like home. This is where I stay a while and soften thoughts in steady style. And even when the world moves fast, I know this feeling still can
인간 녀석.
didn't try to impress me. Nothing you said to me didn't fill the air with stories.
이 몸에 기름진 거를
You just asked me how I'm feeling, and you listened all the way. And the answer was so nice, like you had the time to stay. And I noticed something in the way. I know that like it didn't need to start it, like it didn't need to rest. The moment had an ending. I should try to get ahead, or if I could
녀석.
There's a comfort in the present that I haven't felt before. It's just as simple if you let it gently flow. I may let myself believe this, there's a warmth inside your silence.
축제를 위해서 녀석. 재물 사냥한다.
The ease of your design, you don't have to feel the distance. You don't try to take control. You just sit there like you're home.
안 좋을 것.
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
Feel sincere, like the time is moving softer, like it bends inside of breaks. Like I don't have to question every choice that I might make. We don't need to plan a future. We don't need to draw a line. There's a clarity between us that's by design. If tomorrow comes and changes, if the feeling shifts pace, I will still remember this one as a steady kind of love. You reached out without a reason, not a move to claim a moment, just a way to understand the space between our present. Didn't have to stay apart. Better quiet, kind of close, could exist without love. And I didn't pull away from it, didn't question what it meant. I just let it rest inside me like a softly pressed intent. There's a difference in the feeling, and it doesn't need to be anything beyond the moment, anything beyond the move. So I lean into the stillness.
하긴 그럼.
Meet where I am. Not expecting it to change me, not expecting it to stand as a story that continues, as a promise we define. Just a gentle kind of presence that aligns with yours and mine. There were times I chased a version of a love that felt too loud, tried to turn it into something that would always seem proud. But the quiet doesn't mean that I never understood until you showed me something softer could still feel just as good. There's a beauty in the ordinary, in the way it doesn't strain, in the way it lets you breathe without it touching anything. I wanna keep it in the form it's in tonight, not extended, not reduced, just exactly what feels right. Stay like this, don't rearrange it, don't improve it into form. There's a balance in the feeling that is steady. If it fades, I won't resent it. If it stays, I'll let it be. And now stay beside me.
인간 녀석.
We never said and if I can't way, I need to turn it into more or close every open door. Something honest in the space.
인간 녀석 빠진다.
All the things we never give. No promises we have to keep. No fragile lines that run too deep. Just something real that takes its time without a need to draw a line.
인간 녀석.
I don't
재물
feel the need to
사냥한다.
this will go or how it lasts, because the way it gently moves is already enough to choose. So we don't have to hold it tight to know that it is real. We don't have to name it to understand the feel. No need to pull it closer or feel it slipping through. We don't have to hold it tight for it to stay with you.
There's comfort in the way you stay without demanding. I remember you giving me to breathe and grow, and still there's nothing lost in that space. No need to chase, no need to prove what something quite already shows. And in the way we come,
인간 녀석,
something deeper that just flows.
인간 녀석.
To read your mind or silence in between, because the truth is in the calm of everything we've never seen. And even if the days move on and paths begin to shift away, there's something in the way we are.
그랬나? 얌전히 있어라. 몸에 기름진 가를.
We don't have to hold it tight to know that it isn't. We don't have to name it now to understand the feel. No need to pull it closer or fear it slipping through. We don't have to hold it tight for it to stay. No heavy words, no sudden turns, no pressure hidden in disguise. Just something that exists as is, without the need to justify. And I can feel it in your voice, a steady kind of
인간 녀석.
that doesn't try to take control or show what this should be. We meet somewhere between the lines where nothing has to be defined, and in that space we found a way to leave the weight of words behind. No need to hold on to the past, push the future into place, because what lives inside this now is something time cannot erase. We don't have to hold it tight to know that it is real. We don't have to name it down to understand the feel. No need to pull it closer or fear it slipping through. We don't have to hold it tight for it to stay with you.
인간 녀석.
So if it
냄새 보여.
stays like this, force no need to rearrange. And if it shifts, we let it move without the
얌전히
fear
있어라.
change, because the beauty of it all is how it lives without demand. And all we ever had to do was simply
명월 만공산 어떠하리 정월 만공산 어떠하리
You try to read me like a pattern, and I'm already moving out of time. Every guess you make just falls behind. I don't stay where you expect to find. I don't follow what you think I'll do. I create the space you're walking through. Every step you take is slightly late to the rhythm that I can try to match it. You want, but it's something you can't
축제를 위해서 희생해라.
beneath the way I move. Not a thing you learn, just something you prove. I don't raise my voice, I don't need to leave. Still feel the way I breathe. Every second flow that only runs through my mind. I decide the tempo, feel it in my chest. Every beat you follow,
still, like it moves according to my will. I don't need to claim it, don't need to show. You already feel it in the flow. Every line between us realigns, with crossing any defined lines. You could step away, but you won't stay gone. Something keeps you gentle.
인간 녀석, 재물 사냥한다.
Can't fully trace, but you recognize it in the pace. I decide the tempo, feel it in your chest. Every beat you follow never lets you rest. Not a rush, not a race to win. Just a subtle way I pull you in. You don't even notice when it starts to change. Every step you take begins to rearrange. To the rhythm you can't override. You're already moving on my side. So don't question how it feels this right. You were always moving to this light. Not by chance, not by your design. You just found your rhythm next to mine.